These two houses, you built them yourself.
Correct.
Exactly with this method that we use. You went and chopped one tree and brought it back.
Yeah, as you put it, psychotic method of logging.
This is crazy. So tell me how much time it took and tell me some stuff about this.
Yeah.
Because this is logging, right?
This is logging and log home building, but it's kind of, I do it more of a, I say a redneck way. You know, it's kind of a do it yourself with what you got instead of going out and getting heavy equipment, expensive machinery and a crew. I'm by myself, so I kind of have to use redneck engineering and mathematics and some little bit of crazy sauce, you know, to get it done, right?
Crazy sauce.
Yeah, crazy sauce can produce this, believe it or not. So yeah, this little cabin right here is a 16 by 16. These are all poplar logs, and they were harvested from here, and this was built going on.
You, just rephrase it, you took the wood like we did there.
Yeah.
Each one.
Yeah. And stacked them up, pinned them with rebar. So every 2 feet, there's rebar pinned down in from one log to the next. So it's like a chain all sucked together.
And how much time it took you?
That, I was working a couple of jobs at the time. So I only was able to do this on the weekends, and it took me about a solid year to build that.
Okay. So this is, this is where your family stays.
This is where we live now, and this is a bigger place. This is a 36 by 36 with a loft, and this took me 9 months full-time working on it by myself with my family's help. As you'll see in my video on my channel, you'll see the full build of this, and there's more to come because we're still finishing it as we speak.
So you're going to give us a tour inside?
Sure. Hey everybody, it's Phineas. Welcome, come in.
Hello.
Funny to see you here.
Funny to see you. Okay, so show me around. What is this?
So this is the inside of our new home.
How many people are living in this house?
8.
8 people.
8 of us, yeah, we have 6 kids. Yeah, crazy. 6 kids and a dog, so there's a lot of mouths in here. But yeah, so we have 5 bedrooms,
Wow.
bathroom, and we have the loft.
5 bedrooms.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3, and then we count this as 2 because 2 kids use this space up here. I haven't put a partition in yet, but mostly because they love the Ninja Warrior course that I set up for them and everything.
And there is kind of cool inside. It's not that hot.
Yeah, it's very nice in here. It's because a lot to do with the overhang, so it shades everything around the house, and the roof is almost 8 inches thick of foam. So it really reduces the need for anything.
And in the winter is more cold?
No, it does the same thing. It retains the heat from the wood stove right here.
Okay.
And that one stove heats
you
the
have,
house.
this is the wood that we cut.
That's right.
It's going to go inside here.
That's right. Yep. Exactly.
Okay, anything interesting that we don't understand about this house?
Yeah, so, you know.
By the way, guys, he built this with his own hands. Like we saw before, cutting the trees down, bringing them with the truck, and that's one tree. And this house has 50 trees.
50 logs, yeah.
And a lot more others.
Here's some of them right here. So this is the support structure. This is called a ridgepole support logs. The ridgepole is the biggest log that holds up the roof, and then these hold that up. And they're all set up on their own concrete piers underneath.
So this holds everything.
Basically, yeah. Holds everything as far as the roof goes.
If I break this,
well, no, it'd probably still be fine because this one is just one. There's 2 on each end, and that log is really strong.
Okay. So
it would start to do something. It would start to give something.
Over time.
Yes. And then the walls themselves, they stand alone.
And this, I think, is a very fundamental part of the house. Like, is if you don't have this thing, the house will not be the same.
Right. This is everyone has to have a rope with a bell at the top. If you can't ring the bell, you can't live in this house.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
All right.
Let's see if I qualify for the test.
Come on. Use your feet. Oh, look at that. Look at Phineas. He's got it, ladies and gentlemen.
So
well, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome
house.
to stay.
You can live in the other house.
You saw it. Yeah, you can live in the other house.
So we have our human tripod here, following us around.
We have a swing, we have rock climbing cleats because we like to climb. We're a monkey family. It's just, as far as interesting goes, it's built to be 100% off-grid. So we don't need power. We have solar power for our lights and for other appliances that we may use.
Really? So you don't really need electricity
Right,
for this?
exactly. And the water is all on its own rainwater catchment system, which I have a video on how I built that for the house as well. So all this water we use...
Link in the description.
That's right. All the water we use in this house comes from rainwater catchment that we collect and process here for washing our hands, washing dishes, and drinking. And then wood to burn.
You probably have a special relationship with wood, as I understand.
Absolutely, yeah. It's ever since childhood. So yeah, it's...
Can you describe me the relationship?
The relationship? Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's got so many uses. You can make so many things out of it. I mean, there's projects are limitless, really. Anything you can dream up, you can create. And that's kind of the relationship I have with it. I also have a full-time business that I do, bow making. I make bows, primitive and modern bows that I teach people how to make and sell these all over the world. I replicate different types of ancient bows, different designs from different time periods.
So you know how to harvest up.
Yep, that's okay.
You make this by yourself?
Yeah, this one is actually, so this is a more modern bow. It has fiberglass and it has wood inside. So wood and bamboo limbs. And it's called a laminated bow.
When I said you're a psychopath, I really mean it.
Yeah, I make weapons. And so these are just wood bows. This is bamboo.
Is it okay that I'm saying your father's psychopath? Is it okay with you? Or you get offended?
No, we're all.
We are all.
We're all kind of.
I make weapons too.
Yeah, he does. He actually has made a shepherd's sling. David and Goliath sling.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
So this is his weapon.
you put a rock in this, and then 1, 2, release, and then the rock flies out and hits the thing.
Can you hit targets with that?
Yeah, I can hit trees. I practice on trees.
Guys, you're probably the coolest family in the United States.
We believe in living a self-reliant lifestyle that is where we can kind of handle any situation that's thrown at us. And that's what we train our kids for. They're very smart as well. He's actually college educated, and that started when he was 11. He's 13 now. But he can make his own fire. He can cook his own food. He can catch his own food.
And nobody went to school out of your children, right?
Nobody, right. They're all homeschooled. So we really do take care of everything we need right here. And we try to live, like I said, a subsistence, self-reliant lifestyle and teach our kids how to survive in any situation. They can grow their own food. They know how to do that. They know how to harvest it. He's building his own log cabin right now. So it's great. This is kind of our home. This is our dwelling. It's our safe haven. And I built it to be that way, but it's also our...
And this took 1 year full time?
It took 9 months to where it was live-in ready. But what you're looking at right now with some completed projects, probably a full year of
Full time.
where you're looking at as far as work right now. And I still have a couple months left of work to do.
Wow. And does it feel better to be your family, to be living in the house that you built with your own hands like that? Does it feel good?
There's nothing that replaces that. I suggest every man goes out and tries to do that himself. And not only to mention, I don't have a mortgage, and along the way, I taught all my kids how to do it. Whether or not they choose to, who knows? That's their choice in life. But I've done my part as far as educating them. And then for us to have something that I know where every nail went, every screw went, every piece of wood, every piece of rebar, everything, it feels amazing because I know that I did it with absolute care and thought for their lives and their safety, and having someone else build you something that you don't know what went on, what didn't happen, you just never know. So, it makes me feel good.